Last week, I purchased a brand new tech deck from my local Target for only $3. It's been a long time since I bought a tech deck from a store, but I know that there have been some significant changes in recent years. Do you need a high-quality custom wood fingerboard to do technical tricks, or can you learn to fingerboard with the tech deck? I've been a sponsored fingerboarder for about 15 years now, and fingerboarding can be a really expensive hobby, but it can also be really inexpensive. When I was starting out as a beginning fingerboarder, I found the best value to be when I used the tech deck with custom grip tape or modern foam tapes. So if you look at this custom wood fingerboard from Flat Face Fingerboards, the value of this board is $150 US dollars. This tech deck can be had for $3, in my case, at my local Target. And I really believe that most of the performance benefit comes from the grip itself. So if you look at the grip on this flat face board, it's Fingerboard Store Extra Smooth Tape, which is a foam tape that sticks to your fingers. And this is more of a traditional skateboard style grip tape. Let's quickly go through the main components of the tech deck before I do some tricks. This main plastic piece, which makes up the majority of the surface area of the board, is called the deck. On top of the deck is the grip tape, which is supposed to provide a surface that sticks or adheres to your fingers while you're sliding it to do various tricks. There are the trucks, which are made of metal that serve as the grinding surface when you are using the board on obstacles or rails, similar to this. There are the wheels, which will roll the fingerboard when you are moving. And then there are bits of hardware. So if you look here, there are bolts, washers, rubber bushings, and screws that mount the trucks from the top of the deck going into the base plate, which is this piece here. Now I'll quickly take you through the $150 value fingerboard, which is custom made with wood plies, dual bearing wheels, and expertly machined trucks. If you look here, all of the components really are the same. You have a deck, but this deck is made of wood. The grip tape is not similar to skateboard grip, but it is like a grippy foam that is tacky, and this really adheres to your fingers better than the skate style grip tape. The reason why you don't see this on regular skateboards is because it's too delicate. If you were to use this material outside, it wouldn't last. So the million-dollar question is, do you need a custom wood fingerboard to be good at fingerboarding? Let's find out. I'm going to be doing the same exact tricks on the tech deck as I am with the wood fingerboard. And we're going to see how many tries it takes me to land each trick, and we're also going to see how consistent I am, meaning how many times I'm successful out of a certain amount of tries. So let's just say 10. I'll go through some basic tricks, and then I'll go through some more technical tricks. But before I continue, I have to recognize that I'm very used to this setup. So I'm going to spend a few minutes using the tech deck alone, just so that I can have a fair comparison. Okay, let's start off with 5 basic tricks, and I'll list them below as I perform them. The first trick is going to be a kickflip, and a kickflip is when the board flips towards you and it's in regular stance. 2 out of 4, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 6, 5 5 out of 7, 6 out of 8, 7 out of 9, 7 out of 10. So out of 10 kickflip attempts, I got 7 out of 10 with the tech deck. Now I'm going to perform the kickflip with the $150 fingerboard. 2, 3, 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5, 6 out of 6, 7 out of 7, 8 out of 8, 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10. This next trick is called a 360 flip, which is a combination of a kick flip and a backside 360-degree rotation. So it should look something like that. 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 5, 3 out of 6, 3 out of 7, 4 out of 8, 5 out of 9, 5 out of 10. 360 flips. 360 flips with the wood fingerboard. 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5, 6 out of 6, 7 out of 7, 8 out of 8, 9 out of 9, and 10 out of 10. A little rough on the 360 flips. I actually noticed that I'm now used to the tech deck after using it for quite a while. The wood fingerboard is so light in comparison, and it's like over flipping and over spinning on me. This next trick is a frontside tail slide, which is when you approach the front of the rail or obstacle, you pop the tail, land on the tail like this, and then roll away. First, we're using the tech deck. 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5, 6 out of 6, 7 out of 7, 8 out of 8, 9 out of 9, and 10 out of 10. Frontside tail slides. Now we'll use the wood fingerboard. 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5, 6 out of 6, 7 out of 7, 8 out of 8, 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10. This next trick is a simple one, but we're going to use the switch stance, which means instead of popping with your middle finger to move the board up, you're popping with your index finger. So it's kind of like a backward stance. And we're doing a switch frontside board slide, which is when you approach the obstacle from the front, pop the board, bring the front truck over the rail into this position, slide, and then roll away. We're going to use the tech deck. 1 out of 1, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, losing count, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9, 9 out of 10 with the wood board. 1 of 1, 2 of 2, 3 of 3, 4 of 4, 5 of 5, 5 of 6, 6 of 7, 7 of 8, 8 of 9, and 9 out of 10. The last basic trick is going to be a nose blunt slide from front side, which is when you approach the board, the obstacle from the front again, you pop the board and bring both trucks over the obstacle and land into a blunt slide like this. We're actually going to do it on this obstacle, which is a ledge, and it's more clear that this would be a blunt slide because you're now going to have the board over the entire obstacle. 1 of 1, 2 of 2, 3 of 3, 4 of 4, 5 of 5, 6 of 6, 7 of 7, 8 of 8, 9 of 9, and 9 out of 10 with the tech deck. Now we'll use the wood board. 1 of 1, 2 of 2, 3 of 3, 4 of 4, 5 of 5, 6 of 6, 7 of 7, oof, barely held on to that, 8 of 8, 9 of 9, and 10 out of 10. Okay, now that we've got those out of the way, let's perform some more difficult or technical tricks, and I'll also list those as I perform them. Here's where I expect the consistency to go way down because we're moving into our technical tricks, or our more difficult tricks. The first trick will be a 360 flip, backside board slide. So, like I said, 360-degree rotation with a kick flip into this board slide, and then land and roll away. We use the tech deck first. 1 of 1, 2 of 2, 2 of 3, 3 of 4, 4 of 5, 4 of 6, 5 of 7, 6 of 8, 7 of 9, and last attempt. Right, so 7 out of 10 on the 360 flip backside board slide. And now we'll use the wood board. 0 of 1, 0 of 2, 1 of 3, 2 of 4, 2 of 5, 3 of 6, 3 of 7, 4 of 8, 4 of 9, and 4 of 10. This next trick is a very precise trick because it involves a kickflip into a nose grind, which is where you land on the front truck only, like this, then grind the length of the obstacle and roll away. 0 of 1, 0 of 2, 0 of 3, 0 of 4, 0 of 5, 1 of 6, 1 of 7, 1 of 8, 2 of 9, 2 of 10. So I wasn't very good, and I only had one real decent land there. So 2 of 10 with the tech deck. 0 of 1, 1 of 2, 1 of 3, 2 of 4, 2 of 5, 3 of 6, 3 of 7, 3 of 8, 4 of 9, and 4 out of 10 with the flat face wood fingerboard. This next trick is an equally as precise trick, but more difficult because it's the switch stance version of the trick we just did. It's a switch kickflip to nose grind. And if I even land one with the tech deck and one with the wood board, I think I'd be pretty happy. 0 of 1, 0 of 2, 1 of 3, 1 of 4, 2 of 5, 2 of 6, 2 of 7, 2 of 8, 2 of 9, and 2 of 10. I'm actually very happy that I even landed 2 there. And now with the wood fingerboard. It's so light, it over flipped there. You saw how it went so high. That's 0 of 1, 0 of 2, 0 of 3, 0 of 4, 0 of 5, 0 of 6, 0 of 7, 0 of 8, 0 of 9. The last try. That was 1 of 10. The last trick is a difficult one. It is a nollie 360 flip to manual, which is when you pop off of the nose of the board like this instead of the back. The board does a kickflip and a 360-degree rotation. You land on the back 2 wheels only, ride the length of the obstacle, and roll away. Let's try this. 1 of 1, 1 of 2, 1 of 3, 2 of 4, 2 of 5, 2 of 6, 2 of 7, 2 of 8, 2 of 9, and 2 of 10. And this board is so light compared to the plastic board that I'm concerned I will even be able to land one. Let's try. 0 of 1, 0 of 2, 1 of 3, 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 2 of 5, sorry, 2 of 6, 2 of 7, 2 of 8, 2 of 9, and 2 of 10. It's pretty funny that the tricks where the Tech Deck outperformed were pretty technical tricks. 360 flip backside board slide and switch kick flip back nose grind. And the tricks where the wood fingerboard outperformed are basic tricks, which are the kick flip and 360 flip and the frontside nose blunt slide. And I think that might just be because of habit. I'm so used to the wood board that it outperformed the Tech Deck, but I don't think that has anything to do with the board itself. I hope that you found this video useful, whether you are thinking about purchasing a Tech Deck and getting started on your fingerboard journey, or you're a more experienced fingerboarder who is thinking about making a big upgrade to a wood fingerboard like this. Do know that the equipment is not going to make you a good fingerboarder. What is going to make you a good fingerboarder is being willing to put in the time and the practice to become consistent with your tricks and taking the right approach. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hopefully I can share many more tips with you on how to take the right approach in fingerboarding and to have fun.